Hi guys, it's Gamer Dad back here with another FIFA 23 video, and this is the Bears career mode. And as you guys all know from the last episode, we have finally reached the Premier League, having a great season in the Championship last season, winning that and winning the FA Cup at the end there. So it was an absolute crazy season for this Bears team, and going ahead, you know, it's going to be massive. The boys are growing, the lads here are growing very well. Obviously, there's a couple of YouTubers in there. If you go, please check them out. The likes of Leachy, Benny Boy Football, and you got Rich Sports in there. All the links to their channels are down below, so please go check them out. Also, guys, if you are enjoying this series and you're going to like the episode, please smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification about all those lovely things. And with all that stuff gone, all done, guys, let's get into this episode. And as you can see, the team, as I said, is looking very nice. Got a good couple of backups, obviously Palawoski in the bench there. We have brought in Bernard for centre back to be in the reserve side here, so put him in. We'll have a couple of players going on loan and a few players I want to sell Powell because he needs to go. Longstaff and the likes of that. We also bring Stansfield in on a free transfer, so decent for the bench. But yeah, happy with the way the team's looking. They're going to go through contracts, make sure everyone's all happy. But we have got 60 million here to spend on players. Might wait till January, see how the team is looking and growing, and maybe join then. Obviously, we do have a couple of players, maybe left back or even in the centre of midfield is looking a little bit on the weaker side, but we will check that, as I said, further on in the season. So with all that, let's get into this episode and see what we can get done. Let's go. Okay then, guys, first game up here, we are playing this Charity Shield game here up against Chelsea, and we're back at Wembley, how we ended the last season really, and this is a great way to get us started into our first ever Prem season, testing ourselves against one of the big teams in this career mode, and it is that Chelsea side. They have got some very good players in there, bringing in the likes of Pedri to strengthen, so very, very dangerous, and obviously Abraham up front, bringing him back. But we want to go out, see what we can get done here. Let's get into it. The Bears versus Chelsea at Wembley. Let's go. Oh, and he's played it so well there. And Badu, and that's a great save by Milivojevic early on in this game. Chelsea just broke through. Could not stop them there. Need to concentrate more now. Oh, he's just done us there, Sterling. Got to get back into the box. A lot of players in there, and Ampadu does well to get the ball away in the end. But now they are in the box. Just trying to stop any passing lanes into the box, and that's a great save by Milivojevic through to Leachy. Very congested back there, and that is 0-0 at half-time. We have just about kept ourselves in this game. Had a couple of good attempts going forward, but very, very competitive, and Chelsea are pressing like absolute madmen. So need to get into the second half, see what we can get done. Let's keep going. Second half here, 0-0. Let's go out, see if we can get anything done now. Playing the ball around nicely. Now we're playing it forward. That is a great ball to Benny Boy. Benny Boy through on goal here. Plays it back. Oh, he can't get his head. Oh, keeper nearly made a massive mistake there. But we are chasing. Oh, it's up over the top. Sport should get to that one, and he does. Plays it to Everett there. Playing it nicely now. Oh, that is through to Archer. Archer got to get it through to Brown, and he has put it wide. Oh, that was a chance, and we are going to make substitutes now after that great opportunity. Team is a bit tired for early days in this season, so need to get a bit of fitness up. Need to block it off. That's a great tackle. Now Leachy coming forward, and that is 0-0 at full time, and that was a crazy game, a 0-0 one. Had a few chances, both teams, but this is the way it ends. Straight into penalties. Let's go into penalties here now. Brown, not the best at these. Gonna go straight down the middle with this one, and he's saved. Abraham now. Can we stop this one? Oh, Milivojevic, big save. Done that again. Now Ferguson here has to score this one. He has to score this one. And he's, oh, just snuck it in. Can we stop this one here? And he's dinked it straight down the middle there, Enzo. Almiron now. Almiron, can he put this one in? And it's a good save from the keeper. Now Sterling. Oh, and he smashed it in. We are in trouble here, guys. Rtg needs to put this one in. Can he score here? Rtg, great penalty by him. Now need to save this one from Daniel James. And he's gone straight down the middle. This one has to be scored now by Mainu. Can he score it? This is a good penalty. And it's a save. And we have lost the Charity Shield here, guys. On penalties. Such an annoying one, but that's the way it goes sometimes. You win them, some you lose some. We lost this one only on penalty shootouts. We've showed that we can compete with these teams, but this time not quite the job. Let's keep going. Let into the first game of the Premier League season. Let's go. Okay guys, so after that defeat, let me go ahead and show you what has happened in this transfer window. And Alex Scott has had an offer in for him from Bayern Munich, and I thought this would be realistic, to be honest, if he was to leave. 21 years old, having a chance to go play for them. Got 58.3 million for him, so if he does accept the contract, obviously he will be leaving us, so that will leave us with a gap in that left midfield position. So we'll definitely have to go and try and find someone to replace him, but we'll see if he leaves. I'm going to go and scout a couple of players, and yeah, basically in this episode I want to go ahead and play the Newcastle game. I'm going to quick sim through a few of these games, probably going to quick sim through some of the bigger teams as well in this league, just because realistically we are competing for top 6 to 7 really in the first season, and yeah, we'll get somewhere towards maybe November if I can. But with all that, guys, let me go ahead, make a short list, and then I'll see you there. Okay guys, so I have gone ahead and bought in a new left winger here, and it is Asensio from Brighton. He's 21 years old in this career at the moment. He is absolutely smashing it in real life. They scored that absolutely crazy goal at the end of the real season. Not sure what he's rated in this. I paid 20 million for him. I might have overpaid a bit, but gonna see what his rating is, and hopefully is in the high 70s with any luck. If it is, then that is perfect, but this guy in real life looks like he could be an absolute baller, so I want to go in. If it's around a 75, I'm happy with that. Yes, 75. Looked at Almada, but he was a bit expensive. Playing for Brighton. Brighton have got relegated in this series, so they obviously a team that we could take players from. A lot of players are getting minuses here. Need to really get them out, and yeah, need to get them out on loan and start playing them a bit more. Very unhappy, some of the players. So gonna bring out Scott here and put in Asensio. And I think that's a great signing, guys. I really think that's a realistic one. Obviously a team that got relegated, and we obviously got promoted. So let's get into this game against Newcastle. Let's keep moving. And here we go, guys. Alex Scott is sold for £58.3 million here. Obviously they reckon we could get more, but that was never going to happen. I did try to get more out of this, but they reckon we could get 75 mil. We would have never have got that, but happy with the swap up. I think Asensio is going to grow absolutely crazy in the future, to be honest. So I know it's a bit of a downgrade to start with, but feel like going forward it's going to be pretty big. Let's keep going. Okay then, guys, so I've gone ahead and bought in another signing here. Was when I was looking through midfielders and players that did get relegated, and Lavia come up as one of the players who got relegated with Southampton. Like in real life, they have gone down in this career mode, and Lavia was sitting there, 21 years old. Don't know what his rating is, but he is another player that I can see making a big move in real life to a big team in the future. And this is a statement signing for us, I reckon. I want to see what his rating is. Must be getting up towards mid 70s, high 80, towards 80s, I would imagine now. So let's get into it, see what he is. 15.8 I paid for him, so I think that is a good signing, and he is 73 rated. Not quite as high as I wanted it to be, but we'll take that. Let's keep going. Okay, then, first game of the Premier League season here, and obviously the Bears fans are really excited. New stadium and a brand new start in this series. Basically, the Premier League is where we want it to be at, and this could be huge. Asensio making his debut on the left wing there, so that is a big change to the squad. Obviously, Alex Scott was very high rated, but I think this guy could surpass him in the future. Also, Lavia coming in on the bench. He's actually 76 rated CDM, so he is a big player to come off the bench, and maybe will take over one of the starters at some point. But for now, we're sticking with what we have, Benny Boy and Martin. So let's get into this big game against the richest team in the world. Let's go. Plays it forward to Leachy. Leachy now. Plays it forward to Brown. Back to Lewis. Sees the ball. Leachy here. He's going to hit it. Leachy, big save from the keeper early on here. Oh, he can't get in front there. Willock. Oh, he's played it through to Skamaka, and that is a huge save by the goalkeeper. And again, Milivojevic. We've had a lot of interest in Milivojevic's transfer window. You can see why. He's an absolute massive keeper for us. Now through to Rico Lewis. Plays it back. On again to Asensio on his debut, and that is a corner kick there. 24 minutes gone, and we are in the ascendancy here. Back to Asensio. And it's going to be Benny Boy hitting it. Oh, massive save by the keeper. That could have been a tremendous way to start our Premier League here. Asensio. Oh, he gets tackled. Oh, he misses the tackle. Can we get it away? We do, just about there. And that is lovely play. Oh, back up over the top to Leachy. Now coming forward here. Leachy running forward. Plays it inside, and that's a lovely ball. That is a great goal. What a team goal. And we, just before half time, get a massive finish there. And that is the way to get goals in this league. Leachy does well. Played in, and tremendous finish there to get off the mark. Great right-footed. Top bins. Well, not even tops, just smashed in by Brown. Just before half-time, what a big goal. Let's keep going. There we go, guys. It is half-time. Big goal. It's big time to get a goal there. At home, the fans are going to be going into half-time very happy. Let's keep going. Okay, second half here now, guys. Let's go out and get this job done. Block off there. Oh, it's done so well. And that is a horrid tackle. And somehow it is not a free kick. And now they're in on the attack here. And they're still playing people in here. Trying to block off these passing lanes. And, oh, Grayson Milivojevic come from that horrible tackle where we should have had a free kick. Ferguson sees that ball up over the top to Brown for his chance of his second goal here. And that's a great save from the keeper. What a big save. That should have been it, but just holding on. Oh, he's played it through. Malowski does well. Milivojevic, I mean, does so well there. And getting there. What a big win. Milivojevic getting the ball. He's made some big saves in this game, but what a performance by this Bear side. 1-0. First Premier League game ever. And we have basically snuck a win here. Happy with it. He had a very good game, to be fair. very hot few chances, but good enough debut. Let's keep going. And there we go, guys, our first sim game in the Premier League, and it's a 2-0 win against Nottingham Forest. Brown with both goals. Had a very good start to this season. Now that's 3 goals. Let's keep moving. Okay, guys, so in the Carabao Cup, we did go ahead and sim with the second team here. We got a 2-2 draw. Bilak and Bellamy with the goals, but we did go out on penalties in the end. So out of the Carabao Cup. I did want to do well, but at the same time didn't want to go too crazy with it. So there we go, we're out. Let's keep moving. Okay, guys, so we go ahead and get our first loss of the season here against Chelsea. Did a quick sim, said I want to quick sim a load of the bigger teams because I feel it's unrealistic us beating them day in, day out. So Archer did get the only goal for us. Abraham, Asensio and Sterling for them. 3-1 loss. Let's keep 3-1 loss. Let's keep going. So guys, at the end of, we basically got through the whole of the transfer deadline day here, and as we finish it, let's go ahead and show you what I have got done in this window. So sold Matthew Longstaff to this Casapio people for 1.3, not growing anymore, 25 years old, needed to go really. Rodriguez out on loan, Buckley out on loan, all these players out on loan. Lavia coming in for 15.8, Scott going out for 58.3 to Bayern Munich. Asensio coming in, he's already up to a 77, swatched him to a left winger and went up two ratings already, so that's good to see. Morton leaving, Torre going on loan, Gregory going on loan, Parsons on loan, White leaving for 1.5 to FC 20, Barron going on loan to Granada for another year, Powell leaving to Coventry for 4 million, and that is basically everything we have got done in this transfer window. Very happy with the way it looks. Lavia obviously getting a -2 at the moment because of it being a CDM, but I might go ahead and change the positions of them slightly or just wait for him to get up to a decent rating. But with all that, guys, let's go ahead and get into the next game. Let's keep moving. And we do another quick sim here, guys. Against Arsenal, we get a big 1-1 draw. Lavia started over Benny Boy because, yeah, I think he's a great player for defence to help us a bit in the Premier League, and it's come up good. 1-1, definitely will take that. Let's keep going. Okay, guys, so before we get into this next game, as you can see, is up against Nice in the Europa League, obviously qualifying for that through winning the FA Cup. We have Nice, Strasbourg and Malmo in this table, so it's basically a table we expect to be getting out of, to be honest, and I want to be finishing top of that group. Gonna play this Nice game up first because they are probably one of the hottest teams in it. Also, I have another big transfer thing going on here, so I have gone ahead and got an offer of £75 million accepted for Rico Lewis from Barcelona. So that is, if he agrees terms, that's going to be a big one. Do have one player in mind to replace him, so no worries there. So let's get into this game against Nice. See you then. Alright then, guys, so it is our first ever European game as the Bears here in the Europa League. Obviously winning the FA Cup, getting us to this position, but this Nice side does have some decent players like James Ward-Prowse in there. What a player he is in real life, and I wonder where he's going to go in real life. Will he stay with Southampton, or is he going to go back to the Premier League where he deserves to be? But with all that, let's get into this first European game. The Bears versus Nice. Let's get it done. Okay, we have a great chance here going forward. Through to Brown. Brown, can he score? Get in there. 3 minutes into our European debuts, and we are 1-0 up with that goal from Brown. What a start. Love to see it. Let's go. Now Nice up over the top here. Got to try and block this one off, and Milivojevic does so well there. Nice coming forward again here. Corner kick opportunity. We need to try and get this one away, and we do. And with that, we have a 1-0 win, guys, in our first European game. Very tough one, but we'll take that. A 1-0 is all we need. Let's keep going. And we go ahead, guys, and take a loss here against Man City. Get a 3-2 loss. Not a bad, not bad really for a team like us. Lavia and Brown with the goals. Haaland with 2 and Grealish for them. We'll take that going into this season. Let's keep moving. And here we go, guys. Rico Lewis has gone to Barcelona here. Obviously, an excellent deal. We got an amazing price for him, 75 million. Possible was 85, but I'm happy with that amount. Obviously, need to bring in a new right back. I think I know I'm going to go for. We'll show you in a bit. Okay, guys. So we have gone ahead and brought Tino Livramento here. I think this is a great deal. We got a C for that. I thought it was a good deal, to be honest. They were at very maximum, so we nearly didn't get him. 82 rated, so I'm not going to complain. Or maybe 81 rated, I'm not really sure. But 37.5 bought him in. Transfer values 20.5, possible 31. So I'm happy with this. This is a good replacement for Rico Lewis when he leaves. Let's keep moving. And in this next game, we get a surprising 1-1 draw against Spurs here. Leachy with the only goal for us. Spurs are flying at the moment in this season, so that's a great result. Let's keep going. And next game up in Europe, and we go ahead and get a 1-1 draw against Strasbourg. Leachy with the only goal yet again. Let's keep moving. And we get a massive win here against West Ham. 3-1 here. Essentially getting a red card, which is not great. Lavia getting a goal. Leachy and Brown. Good win. Shame about Asensio, but let's keep going. And next game against Wolves, we get 2-0 win. Archer and Brown with the goals. Great to see. Let's keep moving. And we go ahead and get a big win against Malmo here in the Europa League. Archer with a hat-trick. What a game by him. Top of the table still. Let's keep going. And we go out here with the reserve side and get a 2-2 draw against Everton. Villa with both the goals. Decent. First team was absolutely exhausted after playing in Europe like 2 days ago, so this is a decent result. Let's go ahead and finish this episode up. Okay, guys, so we're gonna finish this episode up now in 7th position, just below Arsenal and Chelsea. Not a great deal of difference there, so happy with the way that is looking. Let's go ahead and look at the table a bit more. Yep, we have Spurs, West Ham, Man United, Newcastle, Chelsea all up there. Bottom of the table, we have Villa, Palace and Fulham. That's very interesting. Liverpool in 15th, having a terrible season so far. Obviously, Carabao Cup, we are out. We have the Europa League group here. We are top by 1 point, 2 wins and a draw. So, decent start there. Let's go ahead and show you what the stats are looking like for the squad so far. So we have Brown with 7 goals, Archer 5, Leachy 4, Billock 3, Lavia getting 2, and Bellamy 1. Assist-wise, we have Martin, Archer, and Almiron, and then the rest of the team sort of spreading the rest of it out. So happy the way it is going so far. As you know, the squad's going to change up a bit going into it. Obviously, Rico Lewis will be leaving, bringing in Livramento, so that's a decent. Asensio obviously coming in this transfer window just gone. So happy with the business so far. Finance have got 19 million. Obviously going to have a lot of money coming in for Rico Lewis. But with all of that done, guys, that is the end of this episode. If you did enjoy it, please smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification about all those lovely things. But with all of that, I am Gamer Dad out. Cheers. Peace. Bye.